Right, I'm tired, so I'm lying down. So basically, what's happened at the moment is I had an IVIG today, and that's supposed to help the natural killer cells in my blood so that they don't kill the egg when they put the egg back in. And I'm trying to think what's happened. God, I'm so tired. And I had stuff to say and now I can't remember. At the moment, every day just seems to be blurring into one. And I even had to ask what the day was today. And it's like I've got no time to do anything because I'm waking up at 4 o'clock every morning so that we can get to the clinic for 7:30, 8 o'clock. And today, for the IVIG, we left a bit later actually, so I had my blood test at 8 o'clock today. And then we had to wait about 3 hours, or just over 3 hours, for my bloods to come back so they could tell us if I was going to have the IVIG. But on Monday they said I was going to have the IVIG on Tuesday. And she said, oh, well, it's best if you take the day off work. But of course I'm a teacher, so I'm on half term, so I didn't have to take the day off work. But we went in yesterday and I didn't have the IVIG, so if I had taken a day off work, that just would have been a wasted day. But like I said, today we went, had my bloods, and we went walking around Oxford Street and whatever. Then we came back, and then we were still waiting for a bit, and then they took me to have this IVIG, and then that took like about 2 hours for that to work. So we I think it might have been 3 o'clock when we left there, and now I'm home, and I was like really tired and falling asleep in the car, and now I'm home in bed. I can't sleep because I don't know, my mind just goes all over the place. Like if I'm in the car I can fall asleep really easily. The thing with this IVIG is that it costs £1,500, and you could be having it once a month until you're 26 weeks. I don't think we can go through this again. I'm really hoping that it's gonna work. I worked out that if it works this time round, then we should be parents by November. So Christmas 2012, hopefully, Christmas 2013 hopefully will be a good Christmas. At the moment I'm also worried about my actual proper schoolwork, because I'm so tired, waking up at 4, coming back, my mind is not even like on it. And even though it's half term, I'm off next week, so I need to plan lessons and plan work for all of those classes and those students, and I just don't have the energy. I don't mentally have it. I just and I know people go through worse things, but also just going back to what I said before, like about people not taking pregnancy for granted and feeling blessed. As I was sitting there with the drip up my arm, 2 wires in my arm, and I was looking at the other women around me, I was just thinking again that if you get pregnant easily, pregnancy is not hard for you. It happens naturally. then you really do need to be grateful, because I was sitting in that room watching these women and thinking about how you could be spending over £20,000 to end up with one child. And I don't know, quietly in my head then I just said, is it worth it? I mean, it is worth it, but then you have a child and then you're in debt, kind of thing. But then it's kind of like when we got married. I kind of wish that I could just give up my job right now, because I don't want to be thinking about planning lessons and all of that. With any other job, I'd probably be able to just take the time off and then that's it. I don't have to think about anything. But when you're a teacher, it's like you're not allowed to be sick. You're not allowed to... You're just not allowed. You're responsible for getting kids their exams and their grades, and if you're not there, they don't have the stability and they don't get things done. I do care about my students. It's just so hard. So, yeah. Medications at the moment, I'm still taking the Fostamon and the Marinol. They've been telling me to take Marinol more than they told me to take Fostamon. I took Marinol and Fostamon today, so I take those two, or one of those, every day after they call me, after they've got my blood results back. I'm taking, I think it's called Cyclonex, at 8 PM every day. Taking a steroid tablet in the morning and then aspirin in the morning. And the buserelin every morning. And sorry, today is the 20th of February, and this is day 8 of the stimulation drugs.